Welcome to Say It Right, the podcast where real conversations help you speak real English. I'm Kate.
And I'm Jordan. And I'm already nervous just thinking about today's topic.
Why are you nervous, Jordan?
Because I feel like today's topic is about me. Every time I want to speak English, I have to translate. Always.
Oh, Jordan, you are definitely not alone. This is the #1 problem for almost every English learner in the world. And today, we are going to talk about how to fix it. Together. Are you ready?
Yes! I think.
I love that. Everyone listening? Get comfortable, grab a cup of tea or coffee, and let's do this together. But first, Jordan, let's ask our listeners something.
Yes! If this podcast helps you, please click the like button and subscribe to Say It Right. It really helps us reach more learners like you.
And share this with a friend who is learning English. Okay, let's get into it. Jordan, when someone speaks English to you, what happens inside your head in that first second?
Okay, so I hear the English words, and then I translate them into my language. Then I understand. Then I think of the answer in my language. Then I translate it back to English, and then I say it. It's very long, very tiring.
Jordan, that was the most honest description I have ever heard. A very long journey for one simple answer.
I know. And by the time I say my answer, the conversation has already moved on. And I feel stupid.
Please don't say that. You are not stupid at all. You are just using a method that makes your brain work twice as hard as it needs to. Because your brain is doing double the work. First it processes English, then it translates back. That's 3 steps when you only need 1.
1 step?
1 step. When something becomes automatic, you don't think about it. You just do it. Like when you walk. Do you think about how to move your legs?
No. I just walk.
Exactly. Walking is automatic. It happens by itself, without thinking. And that is our first vocabulary word today. Automatically.
Automatically.
Automatically. It means something happens by itself, without you having to think about it. When you're an expert driver, you change gears automatically. You don't think about it, it just happens. Can you try using it in a sentence?
I want English to come automatically?
Perfect. That is exactly what we want. For English to come automatically, without translation. Now, Jordan, can you think of anything in your life that you do automatically?
Yes. I drive. When I drive now, I don't think about the wheel. I just drive.
Great example. When did you learn to drive?
I learned when I was 18.
I noticed something there. You said, I learn first, and then corrected to, I learned. Excellent self-correction, Jordan. We use past tense for things that already happened. I learned when I was 18. Perfect.
I learned when I was 18. Thank you.
And when you first learned to drive, was it automatic?
No. It was terrible. I was always thinking, okay, now change gear, now check mirror, now use brake. Every second I was thinking about something.
So relatable. And now?
Now I just drive. I listen to music. I talk. I don't even think about driving.
And that is exactly what happens with language. At first, you think about every word, but with enough practice, it becomes automatic. So driving is like a metaphor for English.
Oh, beautiful. I'm already training my brain right now.
You are. Now, our second vocabulary word. The word is instinct.
Instinct.
An instinct is a feeling or reaction that comes naturally, without thinking. Animals have instincts. A cat, when it sees water, doesn't want to go in. That's instinct. It doesn't decide, it just feels it. And here's the beautiful thing. You can develop instincts in English. When a native speaker hears, "I go to the shop," they know instinctively that something is wrong. They don't think about grammar, they just feel it.
They feel it?
Their language instinct says, "That doesn't sound right." And that's what we want to develop in you. Can you try using instinct in a sentence?
I want to have instinct for English grammar?
Almost perfect. We say an instinct for something. I want to have an instinct for English grammar. Try again.
I want to have an instinct for English grammar.
Excellent. Perfect sentence.
An instinct for English grammar. I like that.
Now, Jordan, I want to have a real conversation. Just talk naturally with me. Don't worry about being perfect. Where do you usually drive to?
Oh, I drive to work mostly. About 30 minutes.
That's quite a long drive. Do you enjoy it?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. When there's traffic, I don't enjoy.
We usually say, "I don't enjoy it," with the word "it" at the end. Because enjoy needs an object. Try again.
When there is traffic, I don't enjoy it.
Perfect. Very natural. So, what do you do during those 30 minutes?
Oh, I listen to podcasts.
English podcasts, I hope?
Of course. Like this one. Well, not exactly this one, but English podcasts.
That is one of the best things you can do. Listening to natural English every day is one of the fastest ways to stop translating, because your brain starts to absorb the language. And that brings us to our third word, absorb.
Absorb? Like a sponge?
Yes! Exactly like a sponge. To absorb something means to take it in, slowly, without forcing it. A sponge absorbs water without squeezing, without effort. It just soaks it up. And that's how your brain learns language best, not by forcing, but by absorbing.
I love that. Like a brain sponge.
A brain sponge. Can you use absorb in a sentence?
My brain absorbs English. When I listen to podcasts?
Beautiful sentence. Exactly right. The more input you give your brain, the more it absorbs, the more it learns, without you even realizing.
That sounds so much less stressful.
It is so much less stressful. Now, I want to talk about something many learners struggle with, including you, Jordan. Am I right?
Probably. What is it?
The fear of making mistakes.
Oh. Yes. That one. Definitely me. When I'm about to say something in English, and I'm not sure if it's correct, I stop. I don't say it. I wait. And sometimes the moment passes, and I never said what I wanted to say.
How does that feel?
Bad. Like I was invisible. Like I was there, but not really there.
And this feeling, this freezing, this stopping before you speak. There's a word for it. Can you guess?
Scared?
That's part of it. But the word I'm thinking of is hesitate.
Hesitate.
To hesitate means to pause before doing something, because you are unsure or nervous. She hesitated before answering. She paused. She wasn't sure. Does that sound familiar?
Very familiar. I hesitate before every sentence in English.
And that's okay. Hesitating is human. Everyone hesitates sometimes, even native speakers. But think about this. What is the worst thing that can happen if you make a mistake in English?
Maybe people laugh?
Do people usually laugh?
No. Actually, no. Most people just try to understand.
Exactly. People want to understand you. They are on your side. In fact, last week you used English in a real situation, didn't you? Tell me.
Okay, so I was in a coffee shop, and the person working there didn't speak my language. So I had to order in English. I wanted a flat white. I knew the words, but I hesitated.
You hesitated. What happened in your head?
I was thinking, what if I say it wrong? What if she doesn't understand? And I was standing there for like 10 seconds just thinking.
10 whole seconds. And then what?
And then I just said it. Can I have a flat white, please? And she said, of course. And that was it.
Jordan, you hesitated. And then you did it anyway. That is exactly what confidence looks like. Not the absence of fear, but doing it even when you're afraid. And that is our next word. Confident.
Confident.
Confident means you believe in yourself. You feel sure. You're not afraid. Confidence doesn't mean perfect. It just means you believe you can do it. Can you use it in a sentence?
I want to feel confident when I speak English.
Perfect sentence. And every time you speak English when you could have stayed silent, that's growth. That's your instinct developing.
My instinct! You used the word from before.
I did. Did you notice? This is how vocabulary works best. You hear a word, you use it, you hear it again later, and slowly, automatically, it becomes yours.
Automatically! That's another word from before.
You're absorbing already, Jordan.
I'm a brain sponge.
You are. Now, let's talk about something very important. Patterns.
Patterns?
Our next vocabulary word. A pattern is something that repeats. A system you see again and again. In English, grammar has patterns. I am, you are, he is. That's a pattern. Once you know the pattern, you don't need to memorize every sentence. You just follow the pattern.
Oh, like a recipe.
Exactly like a recipe. And your brain loves patterns. When you listen to lots of English, your brain automatically finds the patterns, without you even trying. Let's practice. Here's a pattern. I've been doing this for 3 years. Now you try with something different.
I've been living in London for 2 years?
Perfect! You found the pattern immediately. That's a natural, beautiful sentence.
It felt natural. I didn't even think that much.
Because you've been absorbing English. Your brain already knows this pattern. You just found it. Now, our last vocabulary word for today. The word is mental.
Mental.
Mental strength. A mental block. When we say mental block, we mean your mind is stopping you, even though there's no real barrier.
A mental block. I have that. When I want to speak English, there's a wall in my head, and I can't get past it.
That wall is a mental block. And it is very real. Even though it only exists in your mind, the fear is real. The hesitation is real. But the barrier isn't real. It can be broken. Every time you speak, even badly, even incorrectly, you break through that mental block a little. And the wall gets thinner and thinner until one day, it's not there anymore.
I really want to believe that.
You don't have to believe it right now. Just trust the process. Keep showing up, and the belief will come automatically.
Automatically. You did it again.
Did I? See, I absorb words too. Even the teacher has instincts.
Even the teacher. Always.
Okay, let's practice together. I'm going to say a phrase, and I want you to repeat after me, slowly. Everyone listening, please repeat out loud too. That's important. Out loud. Ready?
Ready.
Phrase 1. I want English to come automatically.
I want English to come automatically.
Phrase 2. My brain absorbs language when I listen.
My brain absorbs language when I listen.
Phrase 3. I hesitate sometimes, but I keep going.
I hesitate sometimes, but I keep going.
Phrase 4. I'm developing a natural instinct for English.
I'm developing a natural instinct for English.
Phrase 5. I am breaking my mental block every single day.
I am breaking my mental block every single day.
Beautiful. Everyone, say that last one again with feeling. Because it's true. Every day you practice, you are breaking your mental block.
That was actually quite powerful.
Language is powerful. And you are powerful. Now, quiz time. Jordan, are you ready?
Oh no. Okay. Yes. Ready.
Question 1. What does automatically mean?
Something happens by itself, without thinking.
Perfect. Question 2. What is an instinct?
A natural feeling or reaction, without thinking.
Excellent. Question 3. What does absorb mean?
To take something in, like a sponge.
I love that answer. Question 4. What does hesitate mean?
To pause before doing something, because you are unsure or nervous.
Perfect. Question 5. What does confident mean?
You believe in yourself. You feel sure.
Beautiful. Question 6. What is a pattern?
Something that repeats. Like a recipe for sentences.
Wonderful. And question 7. What does mental mean?
Related to the mind. Like a mental block, which is a wall in your head.
Jordan, you got every single one. Every one.
Really?
Every single one. Without hesitating. Without translating. You just knew them.
I absorbed them.
You absorbed them. You are officially a brain sponge.
Brain sponge. That's my new title.
And a very good one. Before we finish, 3 quick tips for training your brain in English. Tip 1. Think in English for 10 minutes a day. Don't translate. Just describe what you see around you in English, even badly, even with mistakes.
Like right now, I'm looking at my cup of coffee and thinking, the coffee is hot. The cup is white. I like coffee.
Perfect. That's exactly it. Simple, natural English. Tip 2. When you learn a new word, don't translate it. Connect it to a picture or a feeling. For example, absorb, picture a sponge. See the water going in? The picture is faster than the translation, and it stays with you longer.
That is so simple. But I never thought of it.
Tip 3. Be patient with yourself. Language learning is not a race. It's a journey. Some days you feel confident. Some days you hesitate. Both are normal. The only mistake is stopping.
The only mistake is stopping. I like that.
Write that down, Jordan. I'm writing it in my head. Automatically.
Automatically. You're getting it.
Okay, wonderful learners. Here's what we covered today. We talked about why translating slows you down and how the goal is to think in English automatically. We talked about how your brain learns through patterns and absorption, not forcing, just absorbing. And we talked about the mental block and how hesitating is normal, but doing it anyway is confidence. And we learned 7 vocabulary words: automatically, instinct, absorb, hesitate, confident, pattern, and mental, all woven into our real conversation.
Kate, this was so useful. I actually used the words without even thinking. Like, I said, I hesitated in the coffee shop story, and I didn't even realize.
And that is the whole point. When words come out naturally in real conversation, they are truly yours. They belong to you now.
I like that. They belong to me now.
Jordan, anything for our listeners?
Yes. If you feel like me, if you hesitate, if your personality disappears in English, you are not alone. I feel that too. Every day. But today, in this conversation, I felt like myself. I made mistakes. Kate corrected me. And I kept going. And that felt good. So please, just keep going. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard.
Beautifully said, Jordan. Everyone, your challenge for today. Tonight before you go to sleep, think of 3 sentences in English. Just 3. Describe your day. In English. Don't translate. Your brain will thank you. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to Say It Right. Hit the like button and share it with someone who needs to hear it today. We read every single comment. Until next time, this is Kate from Say It Right, saying keep going, keep absorbing, and keep believing in yourself. You are doing better than you think. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Happy learning. And remember, you are a brain sponge.